What's up YouTube, you're Arjun here. Today we are going to talk about 10 more ICAO articles. So let's get start. Article 11. Applicability of air regulations. Subject to the provisions of this convention, the laws and regulations of a contracting state relating to the admission to or departure from its territory of aircraft engaged in international air navigation, or to the operation and navigation of such aircraft while within its territory, shall be applied to the aircraft of all contracting states without distinction as to nationality, and shall be complied with by such aircraft upon entering or departing from or while within the territory of that state. Article 12. Rules of the air. Each contracting state undertakes to adopt measures to ensure that every aircraft flying over or maneuvering within its territory and that every aircraft carrying its nationality mark, wherever such aircraft may be, shall comply with the rules and regulations relating to the flight and maneuver of aircraft there in force. Each contracting state undertakes to keep its own regulations in these respects uniform, to the greatest possible extent, with those established from time to time under this convention. Over the high seas, the rules in force shall be those established under this convention. Each contracting state undertakes to ensure the prosecution of all persons violating the regulations applicable. Article 13. Entry and clearance regulations. The laws and regulations of a contracting state as to the admission to or departure from its territory of passengers, crew or cargo of aircraft, such as regulations relating to entry, clearance, immigration, passports, customs, and quarantine shall be complied with by or on behalf of such passengers, crew or cargo upon entrance into or departure from, or while within the territory of that state. Article 14. Prevention of spread of disease. Each contracting state agrees to take effective measures to prevent the spread by means of air navigation of cholera, typhus, epidemic, smallpox, yellow fever, plague, and such other communicable diseases as the contracting states shall from time to time decide to designate, and to that end contracting states will keep in close consultation with the agencies concerned with international regulations relating to sanitary measures applicable to aircraft. Such consultation shall be without prejudice to the application of any existing international convention on this subject to which the contracting states may be parties. Article 15. Airport and similar charges. Every airport in a contracting state which is open to public use by its national aircraft shall likewise, subject to the provisions of Article 68, be open under uniform conditions to the aircraft of all the other contracting states. The like uniform conditions shall apply to the use, by aircraft of every contracting state, of all air navigation facilities, including radio and meteorological services, which may be provided for public use for the safety and expedition of air navigation. Any charges that may be imposed or permitted to be imposed by a contracting state for the use of such airports and air navigation facilities by the aircraft of any other contracting state shall not be higher. Article 16. Search of aircraft. The appropriate authorities of each of the contracting states shall have the right, without unreasonable delay, to search aircraft of the other contracting states on landing or departure, and to inspect the certificates and other documents prescribed by this convention. Article 17. Nationality of aircraft. Aircraft have the nationality of the state in which they are registered. Article 18. Dual registration. An aircraft cannot be validly registered in more than one state, but its registration may be changed from one state to another. Article 19. National laws governing registration. The registration or transfer of registration of aircraft in any contracting state shall be made in accordance with its laws and regulations. Article 20. Display of marks. Every aircraft engaged in international air navigation shall bear its appropriate nationality and registration marks,